Kinsley slammed the door of her apartment, her heart pounding like a war drum as she replayed the words that had just escaped her lips. I love you, Kylie. Not as a friend, more than that. The confession hung in the air like a grenade with the pin pulled, and now, standing alone in the dim hallway of her Boston walk-up, she wondered if she'd just destroyed the only real connection in her life. Kylie had frozen, her eyes wide with shock, before mumbling something about needing time and bolting out the door. What had possessed her to say it now, after years of burying those feelings under layers of denial? Inside her mind, the storm raged. Why couldn't I keep it hidden? We've been best friends since college, roommates, confidants. But every laugh, every shared glance, it's been torture. She's straight, or at least that's what she's always said. And me? I'm the fool who fell anyway. Kinsley paced the small living room, her footsteps echoing her turmoil. The city lights flickered through the window, mocking her vulnerability. She grabbed her phone, fingers hovering over Kylie's number. But what could she say? Apologize? Pretend it was a joke? No, the truth was out, raw and irreversible. The next morning, Kinsley dragged herself to work at the marketing firm downtown, her eyes puffy from a sleepless night. Colleagues chatted about weekend plans, but she barely registered their words. If Kylie tells anyone, what then? My family's already on edge about my lifestyle choices. Mom's voice echoes in my head. Find a nice boy, settle down. If they knew about this. She shook the thought away, focusing on her computer screen. But her phone buzzed, a text from Kylie. We need to talk. Meet at the cafe after work. Hope flickered, mingled with dread. Was this the end or a beginning? At the Cozy Corner Cafe in Back Bay, Kinsley arrived early, nursing a latte that tasted like ash. Kylie walked in, her usual confident stride faltering slightly. She slid into the booth, avoiding eye contact. About last night, Kylie started, her voice barely above a whisper. Kinsley's heart clenched. Here it comes, the rejection, the awkward distance. But Kylie continued, I felt it too. For a while now. I just didn't know how to say it. Kinsley's world tilted. Relief flooded her, but so did fear. This can't be real. What if it's pity? Or worse, what if it's true and we ruin everything? They talked for hours, words tumbling out in a rush. Kylie admitted to questioning her sexuality during college, pushing it down amid family expectations. Her parents, conservative pillars in their suburban Connecticut community, dreamed of her marrying well, producing grandkids. They disown me, Kylie said, tears welling. Kinsley nodded, sharing her own battles, coming out to friends but never fully to family, the subtle judgments at holidays. In that moment, their hands brushed across the table, a spark igniting something profound. But as they left the cafe, arms linked tentatively, Kinsley couldn't shake the nagging voice. This happiness comes with a price. Are we ready to pay it? Days blurred into weeks, their friendship evolving into stolen moments of intimacy. Walks along the Charles River, late-night confessions on the couch. Kinsley felt alive, but the secrecy gnawed at her. Why hide? Because the world isn't kind to us. Colleagues might whisper, promotions could stall. One evening, as they cooked dinner together, Kylie turned to her. What if we tell people? Start with friends. Kinsley's stomach twisted. It's risky. My sister already suspects something. She's hinted at setting me up with her husband's friend. Kylie pressed. We can't live in shadows forever. The argument simmered, unresolved, as they ate in tense silence. Then came the first crack. At a work party, Kinsley introduced Kylie as her roommate, the word tasting like betrayal. Kylie's smile faltered, and later in the car she exploded. Roommate? Is that all I am? Tears streamed down her face. Kinsley gripped the wheel, her mind racing. I'm protecting us. Or am I just scared? She pulled over, apologizing profusely, but the damage lingered. That night, as Kylie slept fitfully beside her, Kinsley lay awake, questioning every choice. Love shouldn't feel like this, like walking a tightrope over an abyss. The pressure mounted when Kinsley's mother called unexpectedly. Honey, your father's birthday is coming up. Bring that nice girl Kylie, we love her. Kinsley's pulse raced. If only they knew. She agreed, hanging up with a knot in her gut. Telling Kylie about the invitation sparked another debate. This could be our chance to test the waters, Kylie urged. But Kinsley resisted. They're not ready. I'm not ready. The divide grew, small resentments building like storm clouds. One afternoon, while shopping for groceries, they ran into an old college friend, Mark. He grinned, hugging them both. You two still inseparable? When's the wedding? He joked, but Kylie's laugh was forced. Later, she confided. I want that, to not hide. Kinsley snapped. It's not that simple. The fight escalated, words like daggers. Why can't she understand? My family's acceptance is everything. By night's end, they reconciled, but the wound festered. The family gathering loomed like a shadow over their budding relationship. Kinsley drove them to her parents' house in the suburbs, her knuckles white on the steering wheel. This is a mistake. One slip and everything crumbles. Kylie squeezed her hand reassuringly, but the gesture felt hollow amid the tension. As they pulled into the driveway, lined with familiar cars, Kinsley's mind flooded with memories, childhood Christmases, stern lectures on propriety. Inside, the house buzzed with relatives. Her mother enveloped them in hugs, gushing about how adorable they looked together. Kinsley's sister, Elena, eyed them curiously. You two are like an old married couple, she teased over appetizers. Kylie blushed, but Kinsley forced a laugh, changing the subject. If only it were that easy. Throughout dinner, conversations danced around safe topics, jobs, weather. But Kinsley felt the weight of unspoken truths. Her father, ever the traditionalist, ranted about modern nonsense in society, his words slicing like knives. He means us even if he doesn't know it yet. After the meal, as everyone mingled in the living room, Kylie pulled Kinsley aside. We should tell them. Tonight. Panic surged through Kinsley. No. Not here, not now. But Kylie persisted, her eyes pleading. Hiding is killing me. The argument, whispered fiercely in the hallway, escalated when Elena overheard. Tell us what? She interjected, arms crossed. The room fell silent as heads turned. Kinsley's heart stopped. This is it, the unraveling. In a rush, Kylie blurted. Kinsley and I are together. Romantically. Gasps echoed. Her mother's face paled. Her father stood abruptly, face reddening. What the hell does that mean? He thundered. Kinsley froze, words failing her. Why didn't I stop her? Now everything's exposed. Elena tried to mediate, but the damage was done. Accusations flew, her mother crying about disappointment, her father muttering about phases and influence. Kylie defended them fiercely, but Kinsley remained silent, shame burning inside. I should fight, but fear paralyzes me. They left amid chaos, the drive home silent and heavy. Kylie stared out the window, tears silent. You didn't say anything, she accused finally. Kinsley gripped the wheel. What could I say? They're my family. Kylie turned, hurt etched deep. And I'm what? Disposable. The words hung, a chasm opening between them. That night, Kylie slept on the couch, the apartment feeling colder than ever. Kinsley lay in bed, mind reeling. I chose silence over her. Was that betrayal? The fallout rippled outward. Calls from relatives poured in. Some supportive, most judgmental. Kinsley's boss, hearing through the grapevine, pulled her aside at work. Personal matters stay personal, he warned subtly, hinting at office politics. Even here it affects me. Kylie faced her own demons, her parents, upon learning, cut off contact temporarily, demanding she think straight. She confided in Kinsley, seeking comfort, but Kinsley, overwhelmed, withdrew. I need space, she said one evening, regretting it instantly. Kylie's eyes filled with pain. From me. A confrontation brewed. Over coffee the next morning, Kylie laid it out. Your silence at the dinner, it hurt. Like you're ashamed. Kinsley defended herself. I'm not. But family's complicated. You pushed too hard. Accusations escalated. Kylie calling Kinsley cowardly. Kinsley retorting that Kylie was reckless. We're tearing each other apart. They parted angry, Kylie storming out. Alone, Kinsley questioned everything. Is love worth this destruction? Reconciliation came tentatively. Kylie returned late, apologizing. I shouldn't have forced it. Kinsley hugged her, whispering regrets. But trust frayed. Small things amplified. Kinsley hesitating to hold hands in public. Kylie snapping at perceived slights. One night at a friend's gathering, a well-meaning comment about coming out sparked another row. "You're not fully in this," Kylie accused later. Kinsley shot back. "And you're pushing me away." The cycle repeated, exhaustion setting in. Then a betrayal loomed. Kinsley's ex-boyfriend from college, Alex, reappeared via social media, offering support. In a moment of weakness, Kinsley met him for coffee, venting frustrations. He listened, sympathizing, and for a fleeting second, normalcy tempted her. "What if I go back to what's expected?" But guilt crashed over her as she returned home. Kylie sensed something off. "Where were you?" Suspicion brewed. Kinsley lied. "Just errands." The deception ate at her. One lie leads to more. "Am I sabotaging us?" As tensions peaked, Kylie suggested therapy. "We need help navigating this." Kinsley agreed reluctantly, but inside doubt festered. "Can outsiders fix what's breaking inside me?" Their first session unearthed deep-seated fears. Kinsley's abandonment issues from a distant father, Kylie's need for validation amid familial rejection. Progress inched forward, but the path was thorny. One evening post-session, Kylie confessed, "Sometimes I wonder if we're fighting the world or each other." Kinsley nodded, the truth stinging. "Both, and it's exhausting." The therapy sessions became a battleground of their own, each revelation peeling back layers of pain. Kinsley sat rigid on the couch, the therapist's gentle probing feeling like an invasion. "Why dredge up the past? It only hurts more." Kylie, ever the optimist, shared openly about her conservative upbringing, how church sermons condemned unnatural loves. "I believed it once," she admitted, glancing at Kinsley. "But meeting you changed everything." Kinsley forced a smile, but inside resentment simmered. "She acts like it's easy for her now, but she's the one who outed us." A major clash erupted when the therapist asked about future plans. "Marriage? Kids?" Kylie lit up. "Someday, yes." Kinsley balked. "With all this pressure? It's naive." The session ended in tears, Kylie feeling dismissed. Driving home, she confronted Kinsley. "Do you even see a future with me?" Kinsley hesitated, the pause damning. "I do, but reality bites." Kylie turned away, wounded. "My indecision is poison." That night, separate beds amplified the divide. Societal prejudices intruded relentlessly. At work, Kinsley overheard whispers, "Dyke drama." After a colleague saw them arguing in public. Promotion rumors faded. She suspected bias. Is this the cost of being out? Kylie lost a freelance gig when a client discovered her lifestyle. "They said it didn't align with their values," she told Kinsley bitterly. United in anger, they clung together, but blame crept in. "If we hadn't told your family." Kylie trailed off. Kinsley snapped. "You mean if you hadn't?" The accusation hung, reopening old wounds. Family interventions worsened the strain. Kinsley's mother visited unannounced, bearing casseroles and pleas. "This phase. End it before it ruins you." Tears flowed as she begged. Kinsley defended her love, but doubt seeded. "What if she's right? Am I choosing pain over peace?" Kylie overheard, feeling like an intruder. "Your mom sees me as the problem." Kinsley reassured her, but the visit left scars. Meanwhile, Kylie's parents sent letters, quoting scripture, urging repentance. Kylie burned them, but the words lingered. "They're trying to break us." A turning point came at a pride event they attended hesitantly. Surrounded by celebration, Kinsley felt exposed, paranoia gripping her. Kylie danced freely, pulling her in. For a moment joy sparked. But a heckler shouted slurs, shattering the illusion. Security intervened, but the fear lingered. In the car, Kylie enthused, "See? We're not alone." Kinsley disagreed. "It highlights how alone we are." The disagreement festered, leading to a heated argument at home. "You're pessimistic," Kylie yelled. "And you're delusional," Kinsley retorted. Doors slammed, silence descended. In the aftermath, Kinsley sought solace in work, burying herself in projects. Kylie turned to online forums, connecting with others in similar struggles. One night she shared, "I met someone online platonic who gets it." Jealousy flared in Kinsley. Is she seeking escape? Suspicion grew when Kylie stayed out late with friends. Kinsley checked her phone, a mistake, finding innocent messages, but the act bred guilt. I'm becoming what I fear, controlling. Confronting Kylie led to accusations of distrust. After everything, you spy? Kylie cried. Kinsley apologized, but trust eroded further. Moral dilemmas deepened. Kinsley's sister Elena called, offering an ultimatum. Choose family or her. Torn, Kinsley met Elena secretly. Help me understand, Elena said. Kinsley poured out her heart, but Elena pushed back. It's wrong against our values. Kinsley left conflicted. Is love wrong if it causes this much pain? Sharing with Kylie sparked outrage. You met her without me? That's betrayal. The fight peaked, Kylie packing a bag. I need time away. Kinsley begged her to stay, panic rising. Losing her would destroy me. Kylie left for a hotel, leaving Kinsley in agony. Alone, Kinsley reflected endlessly. My choices led here, hesitation, lies, fear. But hers too, impulsiveness, demands. Days passed in limbo, texts sparse. When Kylie returned, reconciliation was tentative. We have to change, she said. They agreed to boundaries, but underlying tensions simmered. A social media post from Kylie, vague about struggles, drew supportive comments but also hate. Kinsley urged deletion. It's dangerous. Kylie refused. Hiding feeds the hate. Their philosophies clashed again. As external pressures mounted, a job offer for Kylie in New York surfaced. It's a fresh start, she said excitedly. Kinsley felt abandoned. Without discussing, the opportunity highlighted their drift. Stay or go, your choice, Kinsley said bitterly. Kylie wavered, the decision heavy. If she leaves, is it over? In therapy they unpacked it, but resolutions felt forced. Kinsley pondered, are we fighting for us or against the world? The New York job offer hung like a sword over their heads, forcing decisions neither wanted to make. Kylie paced the apartment, resume in hand. This could be our escape. New city, less judgment. Kinsley sat stone-faced. Escape? Or abandonment? What about my job? My life here? She countered. Kylie sighed. We could both move. Start over. But Kinsley resisted, roots in Boston running deep. Uprooting for her means sacrificing stability. Is she worth it? The debate raged, ending in stalemate. Family meddling intensified. Kinsley's father emailed, disinviting her from holidays unless she straightens out. The words cut deep. He's choosing doctrine over daughter. Sharing with Kylie brought temporary unity, but soon devolved. See? We need to leave, Kylie urged. Kinsley snapped. Running won't fix family. Hurt, Kylie withdrew. Meanwhile, her own parents softened slightly, inviting her home, alone. Come talk, they pleaded. Kylie considered it. A chance for reconciliation, but at what cost to us? Kinsley felt threatened. Go if you want normalcy back. The sarcasm stung. Betrayal struck when Kinsley discovered Kylie had confided in Alex, her ex, about the job. He messaged me supportive, Kylie explained. Rage boiled in Kinsley. My ex? That's crossing lines. Kylie defended. You met your sister secretly. The symmetry didn't soothe. Trust shattered further. We're mirroring each other's mistakes. They screamed accusations, infidelity of the heart, emotional cheating. Kylie stormed out again, this time to a friend's. Kinsley drank alone, mind spiraling. How did love turn to this venom? In solitude, Kinsley faced her demons. I've pushed her away with fear. But she's reckless, exposing us without care. Calls went unanswered, worry gnawed. When Kylie returned, makeup smudged from crying, they collapsed into apologies. I can't lose you, Kylie whispered. Kinsley held her, but fragility lingered. They vowed change, more communication, less secrets. But vows are fragile. Societal backlash escalated. A local news story about LGBTQ rights featured anonymous quotes. Kinsley suspected a relative leaked their story. Online trolls targeted them, messages flooding in. Freaks. Sinners. Kylie wanted to fight back publicly. Kinsley advocated silence. Don't feed them. The disagreement brewed another storm. At a support group Kylie dragged her to, stories of similar struggles resonated. One woman shared losing everything for love. Is that our fate? Kinsley left inspired yet terrified. A moral crossroads arrived with Elena's wedding invitation, +1 but family-only vibe. Kinsley debated attending alone. It'd be easier, she told Kylie. Hurt flashed in Kylie's eyes. Easier without me? The implication wounded. Kinsley chose not to go, a stand at last. Sacrificing family for her, finally. But the choice cost. Elena called, furious. You're choosing sin over blood. Tears flowed as Kinsley hung up. Kylie comforted her, but guilt persisted. Right decision, wrong feelings. Kylie's job decision loomed. She accepted, planning the move. Come with me, she begged. Kinsley wavered, job hunting half-heartedly. Leaving means admitting defeat here. Packing days were tense, arguments over belongings symbolizing deeper rifts. One night, Kylie confessed doubts. What if we're not strong enough? Kinsley reassured, but her own fears echoed. Are we? The move approached, but a twist. Kinsley's promotion offer: stay in Boston. It's everything I worked for, she said excitedly. Kylie paled. And us. The ultimatum unspoken. Career or relationship? Debates turned vicious. You're selfish, Kylie accused. And you're forcing change, Kinsley retorted. Therapy couldn't bridge it. The therapist suggested space. Space? We've had too much already. Kylie moved temporarily to a sublet, testing separation. Alone again, Kinsley thrived at work but ached personally. Success tastes empty without her. Kylie called sporadically, voice strained. I miss you. Reconciliation tempted, but pride held. Then a health scare. Kylie's mother hospitalized. Kylie rushed home alone. Kinsley offered to join, but Kylie declined. Family time. Jealousy mixed with concern. She's slipping back. Upon return, Kylie seemed distant, influenced by parental pleas. They want me to try therapy, they're kind. Kinsley exploded. Conversion? No. The revelation shattered illusions. Confrontation peaked. Are you considering it? Kinsley demanded. Kylie denied, but hesitation betrayed her. Just to appease them. Betrayal cut deep. Sacrificing us for approval? They parted in anger, the relationship hanging by a thread. Kinsley pondered ending it. Better pain now than prolonged agony. But love persisted, complicated and cruel. Separation stretched into weeks, each day a test of resolve. Kinsley threw herself into the promotion, late nights blurring into exhaustion. Work fills the void, but it's hollow. Kylie settled in New York, updates sparse via text. Apartment's nice, she wrote. Kinsley replied curtly, masking hurt. She's moving on without me. Social media showed Kylie at events, smiling with new friends. Jealousy festered. Who are they? Replacements? Call came late one night. I need to talk, Kylie said, voice trembling. Kinsley braced. They met midway in a neutral Connecticut diner, air thick with unresolved tension. Kylie looked weary, circles under her eyes. The job's great, but I'm miserable. Kinsley nodded, admitting the same. Boston feels empty. Confessions flowed, regrets over pushes and pulls, betrayals big and small. I shouldn't have outed us, Kylie said. Kinsley owned her silence. I was cowardly. For a moment hope flickered. But deeper issues surfaced. Your family's pull, it's too strong, Kinsley said. Kylie countered. And your fear holds us back. The conversation turned to futures. Long distance. Kylie suggested. Kinsley shook her head. It'd kill us slowly. Tears fell as they acknowledged the impasse. Love exists, but survival doesn't. Kylie reached across the table. One last try. But Kinsley pulled back. We've tried. It's damaging us. The decision hung, painful but necessary. They parted with a hug, promises to stay friends fading even as spoken. Driving home, Kinsley sobbed. Ending it feels like death, but continuing was suicide. Aftermath brought awakenings. Kinsley came out fully at work, facing backlash but gaining allies. Freedom and truth finally. Family ties strained. Her mother reached out tentatively, but father remained distant. Their loss, not mine. Kylie in New York advocated online, her voice stronger. They texted occasionally, bittersweet check-ins. One message from Kylie. Met someone early days. Kinsley's heart ached, but she wished well. Moving on is growth. Reflections deepened. Kinsley journaled nightly, dissecting choices. Did I betray her by hesitating? Or did she by pushing? Society's weight crushed us, but our flaws amplified it. Therapy continued solo, unearthing self-acceptance. A reunion with Elena brought partial mending. I miss you, Elena said. Kinsley set boundaries. Accept me fully or not at all. Progress inched. Kylie's path mirrored. Rejecting parental conversion, please. I'm done pleasing, she told Kinsley in a call. Pride swelled in Kinsley. We awakened each other even in parting. But scars remained. Trust issues in new dates, wariness of commitments. At a Boston event, Kinsley spoke publicly about her journey, voice steady. From hiding to advocating, the cost was high but worth it? Years passed in the story's arc, but the core wounds lingered. Kinsley built a life, new job, supportive circle. Kylie thrived in advocacy. A chance encounter at a conference reunited them. Awkward hugs, shared laughs. We were good together, Kylie said. Kinsley agreed. But toxic too. Nostalgia mixed with closure. Love's not always enough. In quiet moments, Kinsley pondered the saga. Family pressure, societal scorn, internal battles we fought valiantly but lost to them? Or won by surviving? The experience shaped her, forging resilience. She dated again, cautiously, seeking equals. Kylie did the same, their paths diverging yet parallel. The story's end brought no neat bow, only lingering questions. Kinsley stared at old photos, wondering, was breaking up the right choice, or did we give up too soon? Society evolved slowly, but personal costs endured. In the end, awakening came through pain, decisions through fire. Was sacrificing their love for individual growth the moral victory, or a tragic concession to an unforgiving world?